Imagine a city that once commanded the world's trade, a metropolis so legendary its name was whispered in awe across continents. This wasn't just any city. It was the heart of the ancient world, a vibrant artery pumping gold, spices, and exotic goods across deserts and seas. Its markets were a kaleidoscope of humanity, overflowing with silks from the east, gold from the sun-drenched south, and lapis lazuli from distant mountains. The air hummed with a symphony of languages, a testament to its global reach. Merchants would embark on perilous journeys, sometimes for months, just for the privilege of walking its paved streets and trading within its mighty walls. On every ancient map, its name was etched with prominence, a beacon of power and prosperity. But then, something shifted, not with the clang of swords or the roar of a conquering army, but with a silence that was far more unnerving. The city, this titan of commerce, began to fade. It was a slow, creeping decline, like a tide receding from the shore, leaving behind a barren landscape. The caravans that once stretched for miles across the horizon stopped arriving. The boisterous markets, once the soul of the city, fell quiet. One by one, the lights in the grand villas and humble homes went out. Families packed their belongings and walked away, their footsteps echoing in the emptying streets. The city was hemorrhaging its lifeblood, its people, and no one seemed to know why. What could cause such a magnificent civilization to simply evaporate? The question has haunted historians and archaeologists for centuries. There was no great war, no catastrophic earthquake, no plague recorded in the annals of its neighbors. It's a ghost story written in stone and dust. Theories abound, each one a thread in a tapestry of mystery. Some scholars point to the environment, suggesting a subtle but devastating shift in climate. Perhaps the rivers that sustained its agriculture dried up, or the fertile lands turned to desert, making life untenable. A prolonged drought could have choked the city far more effectively than any invading force. Others look to the lifeblood of the city, its trade. Perhaps the intricate network of routes that fed its wealth simply shifted. New maritime paths may have been discovered, or political changes in distant lands might have made the old overland routes obsolete. A rival city could have risen, offering safer passage or lower tariffs, slowly siphoning away the commerce until there was nothing left. In this scenario, the city wasn't destroyed. It was simply bypassed, left to wither on the vine as the world's attention turned elsewhere. It died of irrelevance, a slow and agonizing economic decline. Then there are the more haunting, almost mythical explanations, whispers of a social collapse, a crisis of faith, or a mass migration so complete that it left no trace. Did the people lose faith in their leaders, or in the gods they believed protected them? Did they foresee a coming doom that we cannot comprehend and decide to leave, to scatter to the winds in a great unrecorded diaspora? Some tales even speak of the people simply vanishing, a chilling thought that turns a historical puzzle into a campfire story. The truth is, we don't know. The city left behind no final chapter, no letter of goodbye to the world. Today, what remains is a skeleton of its former glory. Broken columns reach for the sky like skeletal fingers. Wind whistles through empty doorways and across vast, silent plazas where thousands once gathered. The grand temples are now just piles of intricately carved stone, their purpose lost to time. Walking through these ruins at sunset, as the light turns the dust to gold, you can almost hear the echoes of its past, the distant call of a merchant, the laughter of children, the chime of a blacksmith's hammer. But it's only the wind. The silence is profound, a testament to a power that time holds over all empires. The story of this lost city is a powerful reminder that history is not always written in fire and blood. Greatness doesn't always fall with a thunderous crash. Sometimes it just fades. It recedes into the shadows, quietly and without fanfare, until it becomes little more than a whisper, a legend. It teaches us that civilizations are fragile ecosystems, dependent on a delicate balance of climate, commerce, and belief. When one of those pillars crumbles, the entire structure can collapse, not in an instant, but over generations, so slowly that those living through it might not even realize their world is ending. And this is just one such story. How many other cities, other cultures, other empires have met a similar fate, their stories completely lost to us? The earth beneath our feet is a library of forgotten tales. For every Rome or Athens that we study, there are countless others whose names are no longer spoken, whose achievements are buried under sand and soil. They are the silent footnotes of history, their ruins a solemn warning that nothing, no matter how powerful or permanent it seems, is guaranteed to last forever. The greatest mysteries are not always about how things began, but how they ended. Thank you for watching. If you're fascinated by the forgotten corners of history, be sure to subscribe for more journeys into the unknown.